7 things a man says when he deeply loves you. Stoicism. Have you ever experienced a love so deep, it feels like it touches the very core of who you are? The kind of love that doesn't need to shout to be heard, it speaks with purpose, strength, and clarity. At Stoic in Your Life, we explore how true love, rooted in modern Stoicism, is about more than just actions. It's about the words a man says when his heart is genuinely connected to yours. A man who loves you deeply won't just show up. He'll be there with unwavering support and words that carry weight. When a man speaks from the depths of his soul, his words will uplift, reassure, and protect. They'll reflect a love that stands the test of time, built on respect, trust, and emotional security. If you've ever wondered how to truly know if a man's love is real, you don't have to guess. You just need to listen closely. Today, we'll dive into 7 things a man says when he deeply loves you. These Stoic secrets will reveal how love is spoken, not just in actions, but through words that come from the heart. 7 things a man says when he deeply loves you. Number 1, I've got you. When a man says to you, I've got you, it's not just a casual phrase, it's a powerful promise that he's making to you, one that goes beyond simple reassurance. Have you ever been in a situation where everything feels like it's falling apart, and you just need someone to be there? Not with empty words, but with genuine support? When he says, I've got you, he's telling you that no matter what life throws at both of you, he will always be by your side. This isn't just about standing beside you during the good times, but especially when things get tough, when you feel uncertain, vulnerable, or overwhelmed. Think about it. How often do we face those times in our lives where we feel like we're carrying the weight of the world on our shoulders, alone? When a man truly loves you, he becomes your anchor, your rock in those storms. And his promise to you isn't just spoken, it's felt. It's in the way he shows up, sometimes with words, but mostly with actions. When he says, I've got you, he's not just speaking to comfort you in a moment of weakness. He's offering a commitment that goes beyond fleeting promises. It's a pledge of unwavering loyalty, protection, and security. There's a certain peace that comes from knowing that no matter how chaotic life might get, you have someone who's willing to stand by you and face those challenges together. In the realm of modern Stoicism, we often learn that true strength isn't just about enduring hardship alone. It's about the strength that comes from knowing you have someone who understands and supports you through it all. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." A man who loves you understands that your mental and emotional well-being are just as important as anything else, and he will take action to ensure you don't have to navigate those tough moments on your own. He will not just wait for you to ask for help. He'll notice when you need it and will act on it. Can you think of times when someone has stepped in without you needing to ask, just to lighten your load or make you feel safe? That's what "I've got you" truly means. It's a demonstration of love in action, proactive, not reactive. It's this kind of love that creates a foundation of trust, a foundation built on real, consistent actions that reassure you every day. And as we move through life, isn't that what we all seek? To know that we're not walking this journey alone, to have someone who stands with us even when the road gets rough. So when he says, I've got you, believe it. And more than that, feel it in his actions, in his presence, and in the way he continues to show up for you. What does that kind of support mean to you, and how can you nurture that level of care in your own relationships? Number 2, you inspire me. When a man says you inspire me, it's far more than just a compliment about your looks or your personality. It's a deep reflection of admiration, respect, and the profound impact you've had on his life. In that moment, he's acknowledging the way you challenge him, urging him to grow and become the best version of himself. In a world that often moves fast, Filled with distractions and obstacles, this phrase cuts through the noise. It speaks to the heart of love that propels one person to reach for something greater. It's a recognition that your presence has sparked something inside him. It isn't about superficial traits, but about your qualities that shine through. Those unspoken traits that inspire him to improve his character. Whether it's your determination, the kindness you show to those around you, or the strength you display when faced with adversity, these qualities ignite a spark in him. In the eyes of a man who truly loves you, these qualities are not merely noticed, they are revered, pushing him to do better and strive for more in his own life. Stoic secrets like the one taught by Marcus Aurelius speak to the importance of self-improvement and striving for virtue. The Stoic philosopher reminds us, the best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury, which reflects a deep inner strength to rise above and improve oneself. When a man loves you deeply, he doesn't just admire these aspects of your character, he's motivated by them. Your actions, your strength, and the way you navigate life with such grace don't just leave an impression, they inspire him to take meaningful action in his own life. This is more than admiration. It's a profound desire to evolve and grow alongside you. In a healthy relationship, love acts as a catalyst for both individuals to push beyond their limits. And when he says, "You inspire me," it's his acknowledgement of that power in you. It's his recognition that you've caused a shift in his perspective, and now with you by his side, he feels the energy to pursue his dreams, his health, and his passions with newfound zeal. Just as the Stoic tradition teaches that we must constantly work on ourselves and embrace challenges to build virtue, your presence challenges him in the same way. Your love doesn't just complete him, it empowers him to grow, to improve, and to reach his highest potential. In a world that often focuses on the material, true love, like that rooted in Stoicism, is about the internal transformation it can spark in both people. So when he says, "You inspire me," it is a deep and meaningful declaration, rooted in love's transformative power, a sentiment that can ignite not just admiration but a shared journey towards self-betterment. Number 3. I'm proud of you. When a man says, "I'm proud of you," it's far more than acknowledging a specific achievement. This phrase reflects a deep admiration for who you are as a person and the journey you've undergone. It highlights his respect not only for what you've accomplished but for your character, resilience, and ability to handle life's challenges. He sees beyond your actions and recognizes your inner strength, the person who has faced adversity, grown, and continually strived to be better. This expression of pride is a celebration of your perseverance, showing that he values not just what you've done but who you've become. It acknowledges your personal evolution and underscores the emotional connection you share. In a healthy relationship, pride should extend beyond achievements to encompass character and personal growth. This pride is rooted in mutual respect, trust, and an emotional connection that strengthens with time. When a man says, "I'm proud of you," he is acknowledging the entirety of who you are, your struggles, your successes, and the quiet moments that show your strength. This is more than just recognizing a task completed. It's honoring your essence and ongoing personal journey. It's a declaration that your worth is recognized and valued. Modern Stoicism teaches us the importance of inner growth and resilience, particularly through adversity. When someone expresses pride in you, it mirrors this principle, affirming your strength in overcoming life's challenges. Furthermore, when a man says he's proud of you, it reflects his unwavering belief in your past and future. He has seen your growth and the obstacles you've faced, and his pride is a reminder that he is by your side no matter what. This sentiment fosters emotional security within the relationship, reinforcing the idea that he will always support and believe in you, regardless of how difficult things may become. His pride is not tied to fleeting achievements but to your enduring strength, resilience, and capacity to keep moving forward. Simply put, when he says, "I'm proud of you," It's an affirmation of the emotional bond you share. It goes beyond recognizing a singular accomplishment and speaks to his deep appreciation for you, not just for what you've done but for who you are. This kind of statement leaves a lasting impact because it acknowledges something enduring and profound. It's a declaration of love and respect, highlighting his emotional investment in your relationship. In today's world, where distractions and challenges can make us feel unseen or unappreciated, hearing "I'm proud of you" is a reminder that someone truly sees you. This recognition is not temporary. It reflects the essence of who you are and all that you've overcome. It's crucial to remember that pride in a relationship should encompass not just the highlights, but also the quiet resilience and determination each partner shows throughout their shared journey. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." In relationships, when a partner expresses pride, they recognize not just your achievements, but your ability to respond with strength, no matter the circumstances. This deeper understanding of pride strengthens the bond between you, ensuring that both partners feel valued and loved for who they are. So the next time you hear "I'm proud of you," understand that it's not just a compliment. It's a powerful affirmation of all you've been through, who you've become, and the deep emotional connection that holds you together. It's a lasting recognition of your strength, courage, and the beautiful person your partner loves. When you express pride in one another, it nurtures the emotional security that strengthens the foundation of modern Stoicism in relationships. Through all of life's challenges, you are seen, valued, and loved. You've just explored the third point, and if you found today's topic insightful and valuable, drop a "I'm proud of you" in the comments to let us know you're ready to continue exploring deeper insights into relationships. Don't forget to stay tuned for more lessons on love and resilience through the lens of modern Stoicism. Number 4. We'll figure this out together. One of the most powerful things a man can say when he deeply loves you is, "We'll figure this out together." In any long-term relationship, challenges are inevitable. Life has a way of throwing curveballs, whether it's a sudden crisis or just the everyday stresses that everyone faces. It's not a matter of if problems will arise, but when. But here's where the magic of those words lies. When he says, "We'll figure this out together," it's more than just offering a solution. It's about making a promise to stand beside you no matter what. It's a commitment to work through difficulties hand in hand, to not let life's obstacles tear you apart, but to face them as a unified force. Have you ever faced a challenging moment and heard those words? I'm sure they brought a sense of comfort, didn't they? Just knowing that you weren't alone in your struggle, that you had someone beside you willing to walk through the storm together. That's what true love is all about. It's not about avoiding challenges, but about confronting them together with resilience and teamwork. In the idealized view of love, many might think it's about living in a fairy tale where everything is perfect and without complications. But love isn't about perfection. It's about growing together through the tough times. The challenges you face together don't weaken your relationship. They make it stronger as they deepen your connection and create shared experiences. This is where the Stoic secrets of love come in. Stoicism teaches us that hardship isn't something to be feared or avoided. Instead, it's an opportunity to build resilience, to grow stronger, and to develop a deeper understanding of each other. When a man truly loves you, he's not just committing to solving the immediate problems that arise, but to being there for the long haul. He's showing that he's invested in you and in the future of your relationship, no matter what challenges the future holds. This commitment builds a foundation of trust and emotional security, where both partners feel safe to be vulnerable and open. Imagine this: navigating the uncertainties of life not alone, but with someone who is actively engaging with you to find solutions, offering guidance and support through each trial. That is what makes the journey worthwhile. You don't have to have all the answers, and neither does he. But knowing that you are in this together, Working through it as a team brings a sense of calm and stability in the chaos. Through every up and down, his dedication to you provides a steady foundation that keeps the relationship strong and grounded. Think about it. When was the last time you truly felt the strength of facing a challenge together? How does it feel to know that no matter what comes, you are supported, and there's someone right beside you helping you navigate through it? These are the Stoic secrets of love, resilience, mutual support, and an unwavering commitment to growth and partnership. This is the kind of love that stands the test of time, because it's built on collaboration, trust, and the shared journey of overcoming life's obstacles together. When you embrace this mindset, you create a bond that not only survives the challenges but thrives because of them. It's this love that deepens with time, growing stronger because it's founded on the solid pillars of trust, understanding, and mutual support. Number 5. I love you just as you are. Have you ever heard the words, "I love you just as you are"? In a world that constantly pressures us to change or conform to external ideals, hearing those words can be life-changing. It's not just a simple statement. It's a profound affirmation of acceptance and unconditional love. It means that the person who says this sees you for who you truly are, flaws, imperfections, and all, and they love you exactly as you are, with no need for you to alter anything about yourself to gain their affection. Think about it. How rare is it to find someone who truly loves you without conditions, especially in a society that often expects perfection? Too often, we are told that we need to change our appearance, our habits, or even our beliefs to be accepted or loved. And yet, here is a person telling you, "I love you just as you are." That's powerful. This phrase is a reminder that your worth doesn't depend on meeting someone else's standards or fulfilling their expectations. True love, as the Stoics would teach us, isn't about molding someone into an ideal version of themselves, but embracing them fully exactly as they are, imperfections and all. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most respected Stoic philosophers, once said, "Love the man who is in front of you." He didn't say love them when they change, or love them only if they meet your expectations. He said love them now, just as they are. When a man says, "I love you just as you are," he's echoing that same sentiment. He's telling you that you don't need to change to be worthy of his love. Your physical appearance, your past mistakes, or your achievements don't define your value to him. You do. He loves the whole person you are, the person with both strengths and weaknesses, the person with the beautiful imperfections that make you, you. Doesn't that sound freeing? To be loved in such a way that you don't have to hide any part of yourself to gain affection? You're enough as you are right here, right now. This kind of love is liberating. It allows you to step into the world as your true, authentic self, knowing that you don't have to pretend to be something you're not. And that, my friend, is rare in today's world. Someone who loves you just as you are sees your authenticity as beautiful. They respect the essence of who you are and understand that your imperfections aren't things to be fixed. They are the qualities that make you uniquely beautiful. It's a love rooted in deep respect. Modern Stoicism teaches us to embrace what is real and what is unchangeable. And when someone loves you for who you truly are, they are practicing that philosophy. They are practicing the acceptance of both yourself and others, no matter the flaws. That's one of the purest forms of love you can experience. Let me ask you this. When you're with him, do you feel like you can truly be yourself? Or do you feel like you need to put on a mask, changing who you are to meet his expectations? When a man truly loves you, he won't ask you to change. Instead, he'll love every part of you, your highs and your lows, your triumphs and your struggles, all of it. He'll embrace your journey no matter what life brings. Isn't that the kind of love you deserve? It's the kind that offers stability, comfort, and trust. It's not based on what you've accomplished or how you look on the outside. It's rooted in who you are on the inside. When he tells you, "I love you just as you are," take it as a promise that his love will remain steadfast through all the different stages of life. It's a rare and precious gift in a world that often demands change. And this, my friend, is the kind of love that is worth cherishing. Number 6. I want to build a future with you. When a man says, I want to build a future with you, it's not just a casual remark or a passing sentiment. These words are packed with significance, signaling his deep commitment to the relationship and his desire to create something lasting. This isn't about the fleeting moments of joy you experience together. It's about something much larger. He's telling you that he envisions a life where both of you are intertwined, not just in the present but in all the years ahead. It reflects a deeper understanding that true love isn't just about the here and now. It's about the journey you both are embarking on. To him, your partnership isn't just about enjoying today. It's about crafting a future together. This is the essence of a love that extends beyond the temporary, one that seeks to build, grow, and evolve together. You'll notice that this vision for the future encompasses not just dreams of shared happiness, but the acknowledgement that challenges will come, and he's willing to face them with you. He's thinking about the foundation he wants to build, whether it's a stable home, a family, or a career path that includes both of you as equal partners in every endeavor. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, first say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. When a man expresses his wish to build a future with you, it is a clear reflection of his personal growth and his readiness to do the work that love requires. This isn't a man who is looking for something temporary or shallow. He's making a promise to you, not only with his words but with his actions. It's about taking responsibility for the future and ensuring that you're a part of it. In modern life, we often rush into relationships or get caught up in short-term satisfaction. But when a man truly loves you, he'll talk about how you fit into his larger life plans. He'll share his goals with you, and he'll want you to be a part of every significant decision, whether it's related to your personal lives, careers, or family planning. His words, I want to build a future with you, are not just about a wish. They are the promise of a shared path ahead. This vision may seem rare in today's world, where instant gratification often overrides long-term planning, but it is one of the clearest indicators of a man's devotion. It's an acknowledgement that love isn't just about what you can offer in the moment, but about the partnership you're building that will stand the test of time. His desire to integrate you into his future means he's already planning with you in mind. Every decision he makes, whether it's big or small, is now a reflection of the shared journey you're on together. If you're ever in doubt, remember that this shared vision of the future, his commitment to you, is a gift. It is rooted in his desire to invest in something real, something stable, and something enduring. A Stoic secret here is the understanding that true commitment requires action, not just words. When he says he wants to build a future with you, it's his way of showing that his thoughts are focused on creating a life of mutual growth, understanding, and deep connection with you. His willingness to integrate you into his plans shows that he values you not only in the present, but in the future, and that is one of the most profound expressions of love. If you've read this far, you're clearly someone who values deep understanding and long-term commitment. So why not share your thoughts with us? Leave a comment below and say, I'm ready to build a future too. Or share your own perspective on what true commitment looks like in love. This is your opportunity to reflect on how love shapes the future and to express your own journey toward mutual growth. Don't just be a passive observer, be an active part of this conversation. Remember, this journey of love and purpose is just beginning, and I'd love to hear how you define your own path in life. Stay with us. There's still a lot of self-discovery and growth ahead. Number 7. You are my safe place. When a man tells you, you are my safe place, he is expressing a profound depth of trust and emotional intimacy. This is not merely about physical safety, it reflects a deeper, more personal kind of security. In a world that constantly demands more from us and leaves little room for rest, finding a safe harbor, a sanctuary, becomes a rare and invaluable gift. To him, you are that safe space, the person who provides him comfort and peace when the outside world feels overwhelming. Stoicism teaches us that we cannot control the external chaos, but we can control our responses to it. In a sense, you become his anchor in the storm, the one place where he can be himself without the need for pretense. He doesn't have to wear a mask or play a role around you. Instead, he can let down his guard, knowing you will accept him fully for who he is. In this moment, vulnerability is not a weakness but a strength, a deep expression of trust and love. Modern Stoicism reminds us that true strength lies in embracing our imperfections, acknowledging our fears, and sharing them with someone who can offer understanding without judgment. This is the emotional safety a man feels when he calls you his safe place. It's a rare kind of trust that doesn't come easily, but is earned through consistent care, empathy, and shared experiences. You create a space for him where his emotions are not only welcomed but nurtured. Whether he's facing life's uncertainties or simply battling the daily grind, you are the one he turns to for solace. A man who truly loves you doesn't just rely on words to convey his feelings. His actions also mirror this sentiment. He will seek your support in difficult moments, find refuge in your presence, and trust you with his vulnerabilities. When he leans on you, it's a clear signal that he values the emotional safety you provide. It's important to note that being someone's safe place is not a burden, but rather a beautiful exchange, a mutual connection where both partners find strength in one another. Your relationship becomes a partnership rooted in unwavering support, where both of you can weather life's storms together. Just as the Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, wealth consists not in having great possessions but in having few wants. Love, in its truest form, is not about grand gestures, but about finding peace and trust in each other's presence. Modern Stoicism teaches us to build relationships not on fleeting emotions, but on solid foundations of understanding, respect, and emotional safety. So when a man tells you that you are his safe place, understand that it's not just a compliment, it's a profound recognition of the trust, vulnerability, and love you've built together. In this safe space, both of you have the chance to grow, face fears, and love without barriers, knowing that you'll always have each other to fall back on. This is the essence of love, steadfast, supportive, and deeply rooted in the quiet security of knowing you're never alone. The words a man speaks when he truly loves you hold a special significance. They reflect not only his feelings but also his commitment and vision for the future. From "I've got you" to "You are my safe place," these phrases showcase the depth of his devotion and the strength of your bond. As we've explored these 7 powerful statements, we can now shift to understanding the broader elements of love that make it truly meaningful. Other important aspects of deep love. Now that we've looked at the things a man says when he loves deeply, let's explore how Stoicism can deepen our understanding of love. True love isn't just about words, it's about the actions, acceptance, and emotional safety that sustain a relationship over time. Stick around as we uncover more insights on how deep love is built, not just with words, but through commitment and shared responsibility. You won't want to miss what comes next. Number 1. Love and Stoicism. When a man truly loves you, you'll notice something extraordinary about how he handles life's ups and downs. His love isn't just about the beautiful, easy moments, it's about how he remains grounded, calm, and rational when life gets tough. At the core of this steady approach is a powerful philosophy: Stoicism. Stoicism teaches us that we can't control everything around us, but we can control how we respond. And a man who embraces Stoicism in love will demonstrate this wisdom through his actions. He doesn't let temporary emotions, frustrations, or external pressures sway him. Instead, he focuses on the bigger picture, his long-term goals, his values, and the deep love he has for you. This level-headedness, shaped by Stoic principles, helps him weather any storm with a sense of composure, offering you the emotional support you need when things feel uncertain. It's almost as if he has a deep-rooted understanding that love isn't about avoiding difficulties but showing up and being reliable when it matters most. Even when life throws curveballs, his Stoic nature means that you can trust him to keep calm, steady, and unwavering. The bond between you two strengthens because you know, no matter what challenges arise, he'll be there, focused on finding solutions, offering reassurance, and providing the stability that makes you feel secure. Have you ever noticed how a partner who embodies these Stoic secrets can make everything feel a little easier, even when times are tough? He's not emotionally distant. On the contrary, his calm presence is a sign of emotional maturity. He understands that true love is about being present no matter what life brings. His approach ensures that your relationship isn't just about enjoying good times together, but it's also about navigating the hard moments with a sense of quiet strength. This brings me to an interesting story I'd like to share. I once knew a couple, Sarah and James. Their relationship wasn't without its struggles, but what stood out to me was James's ability to stay calm during tough times. Sarah was going through a period of personal loss, and she found herself struggling with emotions that would have sent most people spiraling. But James, he was there, not trying to fix everything, but offering a steady, supportive presence. He didn't raise his voice or get caught up in the emotions of the moment. Instead, he focused on what could be done to make things better in the long run. He would calmly reassure Sarah that she wasn't alone, and together, they would figure things out. Over time, Sarah started to notice how much of a stabilizing force James was, and it became clear that his Stoic nature was a reflection of his deep, unwavering love. This is exactly the type of love that we all crave, one that's constant and reliable no matter the challenges. What about you? Have you experienced a relationship where the steadiness of your partner's love helped you stay grounded in times of uncertainty? Can you imagine what it would feel like to have someone who not only shares your joy, but also stands strong beside you during moments of struggle? The deeper lesson here is that Stoic love isn't about avoiding pain or challenges. It's about showing up with a calm, resilient spirit. A man who truly loves you in a Stoic way will focus on solutions, not problems. His emotional steadiness allows him to offer you something that's far more valuable than fleeting romantic gestures. He offers you a sense of security, trust, and unwavering support. You can feel confident knowing that, no matter what life throws your way, his love will remain constant, rooted in the same calm wisdom that Stoicism teaches. In the end, this kind of love goes beyond simply reacting to life's challenges. It's about proactively maintaining peace, understanding, and maturity in every moment, creating a relationship built on strength, trust, and mutual respect. The Stoic secrets in this way guide us to love deeper, love stronger, and love with a steadiness that lasts. Number 2. Love is not about perfection, but acceptance and commitment. When a man tells you, "I love you just as you are," it's not just a simple declaration, it's an affirmation of something deeper. Have you ever thought about how often we get caught up in striving for perfection, both in ourselves and in others? In today's world, it can feel like everyone is trying to be something they're not, chasing ideals set by society or social media. But real love, the kind that stands the test of time, isn't about achieving perfection. It's about acceptance and commitment. When a man truly loves you, he's not enamored with a perfect version of yourself. He's in love with the real you, the one with flaws, quirks, and imperfections. The beauty of love, as modern Stoicism teaches us, is not in denying our faults, but in accepting them as part of what makes us whole. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This perfectly captures the essence of love in its truest form. It's not about avoiding challenges or flaws, It's about facing them together, understanding that they are part of the journey. When a man loves you deeply, he is not looking for someone who fits into some mold of perfection. Instead, he is committed to you just as you are, strengths, weaknesses, dreams, and all. He will stand by you through moments of doubt, when your confidence falters or when you make mistakes, because he knows that growth comes not from avoiding imperfections, but from accepting them. This kind of love requires vulnerability from both sides, because in accepting each other's flaws, you're giving each other the space to grow, learn, and become better versions of yourselves, together. Isn't that a beautiful thought? That love isn't a contract based on perfection, but on a shared understanding and deep respect for each other's journeys. It's easy to get caught up in the idea that love should be flawless. But real love is about supporting each other through the tough times and celebrating each other's progress. Think about your own relationship. Can you remember a time when you showed acceptance for each other's imperfections? That's the foundation of lasting love. It's about honoring each other's growth and, as in modern Stoicism, realizing that every challenge and flaw we face can be an opportunity for us to become stronger and more united. When a man deeply loves you, he doesn't expect you to be perfect. He expects you to be real, and he's ready to walk alongside you, learning and growing together. How does that idea of love, grounded in acceptance, resonate with you? How can you apply this mindset to build a relationship that's not just about surviving, but truly flourishing together? Number 3. True love is protecting and supporting each other. True love is not just a feeling. It's an ongoing commitment to protecting and supporting one another in every way possible. When a man truly loves you, you will feel it in the safety and security he provides emotionally, mentally, and physically. However, this protection is not about control or limiting your independence. Rather, it's about ensuring you can stand strong, knowing that he is there to safeguard your well-being, your peace of mind, and your heart. It's about feeling that in his presence you are shielded from harm, not just from the world outside, but from the emotional trials that life inevitably brings. When difficulties arise, whether personal or external, his love is a constant source of reassurance. His unwavering support will allow you to face challenges with a sense of security, knowing that regardless of what happens, you won't have to navigate them alone. Love, as seen through the lens of Stoic philosophy, is about understanding the nature of life's challenges and choosing to face them with resilience and mutual support. This kind of love is not passive. It is active and purposeful. It shows through his actions, whether it's offering a listening ear when you're troubled, lifting you up when life feels heavy, or standing up for you in the face of adversity. His presence is a reminder that you are never alone, that his commitment to you is unwavering. Just as the Stoics taught us to be steadfast in the face of hardship, a man who loves you deeply is unwavering in his devotion to protect and support you, offering a safe harbor in the storm of life. His love becomes a shield, giving you the emotional security to be vulnerable without fear of judgment or harm. This is more than just words. This is love in action. His efforts to protect you, to stand by you, and to shield you from harm are consistent and reliable. He works tirelessly to ensure that you feel cherished, respected, and safe in every way. It's a love that does not falter when times are tough but remains solid, showing you that you are a priority in his life. True love, as the Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, is not that we should be afraid of challenges, but that we should meet them with a spirit of resolve. And with him by your side, you can face whatever comes, knowing that his love and protection will never waver. To engage with our community, we would love to hear from you. If you believe in the power of mutual protection and support in love, comment, "I embrace unwavering support" below. Your participation helps us build a community where people are valued, respected, and supported in their personal journeys. Together, we can create a space where love isn't just a feeling, but a constant, active commitment to standing by each other through life's challenges. Number 4. True love means facing and overcoming challenges together. Life is filled with challenges, and the true test of any relationship lies in how partners confront those challenges together. When a man says, "We'll figure this out together," he's expressing more than just optimism. He's signaling his steadfast belief in the power of teamwork and mutual support. In those moments, he shows his unwavering commitment to standing by your side through both smooth and stormy seas. True, love isn't just about enjoying the easy moments. It's about facing adversity together, with resilience and trust. This phrase reflects his confidence in the partnership you share, a belief that together, there is no obstacle too great to overcome. It's not just a reassuring sentiment. It's a promise that, no matter the difficulties, you won't face them alone. This approach to love is grounded in the understanding that life will inevitably throw challenges your way, but how you face them as a unit is what ultimately strengthens the bond between you. A man who deeply loves you recognizes that difficulties are a part of life, yet he doesn't shy away from them. Instead, he embraces them, knowing that working through them together builds a stronger connection. This shared problem-solving fosters trust and respect, allowing both partners to contribute their perspectives, skills, and strengths to finding solutions. When he says, "We'll figure this out together," it's not just an empty promise. It's a reflection of his belief in the relationship, in you, and in the shared power you both hold to overcome anything life may throw your way. In the world of modern Stoicism, we are reminded that adversity is not something to fear, but something to face head-on with courage and resilience. As the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius once said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." In relationships, this philosophy rings true. When you face challenges together, you don't simply endure them. You allow them to become a path to greater growth and connection. The problems you face, instead of tearing you apart, become stepping stones that strengthen your partnership. This approach to love, where you face difficulties as a team, creates a deeper emotional intimacy, allowing you to lean on each other and build a foundation of trust that can weather any storm. This commitment to facing life's obstacles together also nurtures emotional security within the relationship. It's about knowing that no matter what, you can rely on each other. When challenges arise, a loving partner will not step back or expect you to carry the burden alone. Instead, he will stand beside you, contributing to finding solutions and supporting you through the ups and downs. This sense of shared effort and mutual respect is the cornerstone of a resilient and lasting partnership. In the modern world, where individualism is often emphasized, this approach to love, where you work together through life's trials, can sometimes seem rare. Yet it is in these shared struggles that relationships find their deepest meaning. The effort put into solving problems as a couple fosters a bond that's grounded in trust, respect, and the knowledge that no challenge is insurmountable when faced together. Just as modern Stoicism encourages us to focus on what we can control, our responses and actions, so too does love require an active, collaborative effort to overcome adversity. When a man expresses his commitment to facing challenges with you, it's more than just a statement of solidarity. It's a pledge to be there, to work together, and to build a life based on mutual resilience and unwavering support. In those moments, you are reminded that love isn't just about the good times, but about the strength you draw from each other in difficult times. And when you face life's hurdles together side by side, you forge a bond that is rooted in trust, resilience, and the deep understanding that nothing, no matter how tough, can break you apart. Number 5. True love is emotional safety. One of the most beautiful things a man can say when he deeply loves you is, "You are my safe place." When he says this, he's not just complimenting you. He's revealing that, with you, he feels emotionally secure enough to show his true self. Emotional safety is the foundation of a strong and lasting relationship. It's the space where you can both express your feelings openly, without fear of judgment, ridicule, or rejection. Have you ever felt the relief of being with someone who makes you feel safe enough to be completely yourself? Imagine how that changes everything. Knowing you can express your hopes, your fears, your dreams, and even your insecurities, and be met with nothing but compassion and understanding. That is the essence of emotional safety, and it's something that comes with true love. When a man deeply loves you, he will do everything he can to create an environment where you feel supported, heard, and accepted, no matter what you're going through. Think about a time when you were feeling vulnerable. Maybe you were dealing with something challenging or uncertain, and you had someone there who simply listened, without judgment, offering comfort and understanding. That's the emotional safety we're talking about. A man who truly loves you will never use your vulnerabilities against you. Instead, he will hold them with tenderness and respect. His commitment to you goes beyond just physical attraction or shared interests. It's about creating a space where you both feel secure enough to be open, honest, and real. This emotional security fosters an environment where both of you can grow and evolve as individuals, knowing that you are supported and loved, no matter what. Have you noticed how much easier it is to grow when you're not worried about being rejected or misunderstood? Emotional safety is not just about feeling comfortable. It's about feeling strong enough to be vulnerable and having someone who sees that vulnerability as a strength. This is where Stoic secrets come into play. The Stoic mindset teaches us the value of self-awareness and emotional resilience, and when a man loves you with the deep commitment we're talking about, he creates an environment where both of you can embody these Stoic principles. He will listen to your concerns, comfort you in moments of distress, and offer reassurance during times of uncertainty. In this kind of relationship, emotional safety is the priority. It's where true love flourishes because it allows both people to be seen, heard, and understood. It's the kind of love that doesn't just survive, it thrives because it's rooted in mutual respect and vulnerability. So, ask yourself, how would it feel to be in a relationship where you never have to hide your emotions, where you are always met with kindness and understanding? This is the power of emotional safety. When you create that space in your relationship, you're not just building love, you're building a lasting partnership that is grounded in trust, empathy, and mutual respect. These Stoic secrets of emotional resilience and strength are the bedrock on which a healthy, loving relationship is built. Number 6. True love and long-term commitment. Have you ever heard a man say, "I want to build a future with you"? It's one of those phrases that should never be taken lightly because it speaks volumes about the depth of his feelings for you. When a man truly loves you, his commitment extends far beyond just the present moment. It's not about the fleeting excitement or temporary passion. It's about a shared vision for the future. He's thinking about the years ahead, and his desire to build a life together is his way of saying, "I'm in this for the long haul." In fact, true love, as the Stoics teach us, is about enduring commitment, something that goes far beyond short-term gratification. The Stoic philosopher, Seneca, once said, "True love is not what we get from others, but what we give of ourselves." And when a man says he wants to build a future with you, it's his way of showing you that he's ready to invest in something lasting, something meaningful. It's a commitment where both of you are equally important in the story you are creating together. You become part of his long-term vision, not just in his present, but in his future too. He'll talk about the dreams you'll share, the adventures you'll go on, and the goals you'll accomplish together. His love is not about seeking immediate pleasure. It's about the hope of building something that will stand the test of time. How often do you find someone who's genuinely interested in building something lasting with you, something that will grow with time? A man who loves you doesn't just speak of these things casually. He means them. Whether it's a home you'll build together, the children you might have, or simply growing old side by side, His words reflect a deep dedication to your partnership. You won't ever have to wonder about your place in his life, because he will make it abundantly clear that you are at the heart of his plans. Isn't that what you deserve? Someone who isn't just thinking about the next week or month, but about the next decade? Modern Stoicism teaches us to understand that real commitment is not about seeking immediate rewards or personal satisfaction, but about finding fulfillment in a shared journey, one that endures through life's challenges. And when a man says, "I want to build a future with you," he's showing you just that, a commitment to something bigger than either of you alone, something that is based on trust, respect, and mutual growth. Does that sound like the kind of love you want? One where you're not just living for today, but building a future together, knowing that no matter what happens in the present, there's a strong foundation for the years to come? That's the kind of love a man who deeply cares will offer you. He will show up not just in the easy times, but in every moment, ready to work, dream, and build with you. This is not a love based on convenience, but on a long-term, unshakable bond. It's the kind of love that guarantees that no matter the trials you face, your shared vision for the future will hold you together. It's rare, it's deep, and it's worth cherishing. If you're still here, it's clear that you value deep, long-term commitment in love. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Leave a comment below with the words, "Building the future one step at a time," and let's continue to grow and learn together. The most valuable insights are in the last 2 lessons, so explore them now. Number 7. True love and shared responsibility. True love is not about keeping score or expecting one partner to carry the weight of the relationship alone. It's about shared responsibility and mutual support. When a man truly loves you, he understands that love is a partnership, not a transaction. The phrase, "we'll figure this out together," goes beyond simple reassurance. It is a promise that he is in this for the long haul, willing to face life's ups and downs with you by his side. This is the essence of a loving and committed relationship, where both individuals share in the joys and challenges. Whether it's dealing with financial struggles, raising children, managing household duties, or providing emotional support, his willingness to shoulder these burdens alongside you reflects his deep commitment. He knows that life's difficulties are far easier to bear when faced together, and this understanding brings him closer to you. Love that is built on shared responsibility is grounded in trust. Trust that you will both actively contribute to the relationship and work through hardships as a united front. In this kind of bond, there is no room for dividing the challenges into your problems and my problems. Every difficulty is faced as a team, where the shared goal is to make life smoother, more fulfilling, and more manageable together. This cooperation deepens the emotional connection and strengthens the relationship. It means that when life gets tough, you both stand together, side by side, supporting each other in every way possible. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca once wisely said, "Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body." His willingness to carry the weight of life's struggles with you is not just a testament to his love, but to his understanding that true strength comes from unity and shared effort. The beautiful thing about shared responsibility is that it helps create a bond that cannot be easily broken. When both partners contribute equally, emotionally, mentally, and physically, there's a sense of balance that reinforces the foundation of the relationship. It's a recognition that love is not about one person doing all the work. It's about both of you building something meaningful together. In the modern world, we often find ourselves overwhelmed by the pressures of daily life, yet a relationship rooted in shared responsibility can offer relief. The weight of life's struggles becomes lighter when you know that you have someone by your side, ready to tackle anything together. So, when he says, "We'll figure this out together," it's more than just words. It's a promise that he is committed to navigating life's challenges with you. This is not just a fleeting sentiment, it is a Stoic secret, a principle rooted in wisdom and dedication, one that fosters resilience and a stronger, more lasting love. It shows that true love is not just about the highs but about the lows as well, and that you are never alone in your struggles. A man who truly loves you will always be there, willing to support and collaborate with you in building a life that is rich with trust, respect, and shared responsibility. Number 8. True love is emotional safety. True love at its core is built on emotional safety, and when a man says, "You are my safe place," it signifies far more than physical comfort. It is a profound acknowledgement of the emotional refuge you provide. Emotional safety is the foundation of any meaningful relationship. It creates an environment where both partners can openly express their innermost feelings, dreams, and even their vulnerabilities, without the fear of judgment, criticism, or rejection. Modern Stoicism teaches that the strength of a person lies in their ability to accept their own flaws and weaknesses, and true love mirrors that philosophy. It is about creating space where both of you can shed your masks and be entirely yourselves. When he says this, it's a reflection of his belief that you are the one person with whom he can truly be authentic, showing the parts of himself that he might keep hidden from others. This emotional transparency is not just about sharing successes, but also about revealing fears, failures, and uncertainties. Just as the Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "A friend to all is a friend to none." The deepest connections are forged when we allow ourselves to be vulnerable, knowing that those closest to us will see us fully and still choose to love us. By creating a space where both partners feel emotionally safe, the relationship grows beyond surface-level interactions into something deeper, more intimate, and more meaningful. It is a love that encourages open communication, where your partner's fears, worries, and insecurities are met with acceptance and care rather than judgment or dismissal. For a man who truly loves you, being emotionally safe means that he can come to you, not as someone seeking perfection, but as someone looking for support, understanding, and reassurance. When you are his emotional refuge, it shows that he trusts you not only with his joy but also with his pain. Emotional safety in a relationship is not something to take lightly. It requires both parties to prioritize each other's emotional well-being, to listen attentively, and to reassure one another, especially during difficult or uncertain times. A man who loves you will protect your feelings, nurture your emotional needs, and provide you with a sense of security that allows love to flourish. In this safe emotional space, the relationship deepens, as it removes the fear of emotional harm or neglect, and instead fosters a connection where both partners can grow, face challenges, and support each other without fear of rejection. This is the essence of true love, a love that cherishes vulnerability, nurtures emotional safety, and strengthens the bond through unwavering trust and care. Like Marcus Aurelius once said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injustice." In the context of love, this means that true love does not seek to hurt, manipulate, or judge, but instead offers a refuge where both individuals can be free of emotional harm and find strength in one another's presence. Modern Stoicism teaches us that in building a relationship based on emotional safety, we are not just preserving our own peace, but creating an environment where love can grow stronger and more resilient in the face of life's inevitable challenges. In conclusion, the words a man speaks when he deeply loves you hold a profound meaning, reflecting his true intentions, feelings, and commitment. Phrases like, "I've got you," "You inspire me," and "We'll figure this out together" are more than just comforting words. They are promises of unwavering support, respect, and partnership. These words are rooted in the principles of modern Stoicism, where true love is defined by deep emotional bonds, not fleeting gestures. When a man's actions align with his words, you can be sure that the love he offers is built to last, grounded in mutual respect and a shared vision for the future. As we explore these Stoic secrets of love, remember that love isn't just about the highs. It's about navigating the challenges together and growing stronger as a team. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Stoic in Your Life. Make sure to turn on notifications so you never miss our upcoming videos on Stoic wisdom and how it can enhance your relationships. Stay tuned.